Hello everybody, I'm the film and media executive here at People Vision. My name is Bill Talsey, and today I'll be giving you a how-to guide on how to tackle flexible working requests. Number one, the rise of flexible working. The last decade has seen the beginnings of a shift in the way that we work. However, this shift has been moving at a glacier-like pace. The global pandemic has melted that glacier, much like global warming, and now it is a rushing river. Now, despite the clear rise in the popularity and application of flexible working methods, it should be noted that the number of requests varies dramatically from region to region. CIPD studies have identified flexible working non-spots throughout the UK and focused in the Midlands and the north of England in these areas. In these areas, flexible working requests are often at a minimum. Number two, the law. Right, the law, also known as the boring stuff. However, it is typically the most boring stuff that is the most important. The first thing to establish is that the employees have the right to request flexible working. However, they do not have the right to insist on it. Flexible working doesn't just mean working from home. Although home working has led to the spotlight throughout the global pandemic, there are many other forms that flexible working can take. Part-time, job share, flexible working hours, compressed hours, remote working, hybrid working. Number three, government consultation. This is where it gets exciting. Well, as exciting as employment law can get. Way back in 2019, the Conservative government made a commitment to a consultation on flexible working in both its manifesto and the Queen's speech. A 26-week eligibility requirement to be removed and all employees to be eligible from their first day of employment. Change from only one request allowed to every 12 months. Making working from home the default position, i.e. everyone shall work from home unless there is a justified reason not to. Number four, managing the process. So now you know the basics of flexible working and the potential changes on the horizon, but what happens when a request actually comes across your desk? How do you deal with flexible working requests? Well, first things first, check if you have a company policy, and if you do, follow it to the letter. Now, if you don't have a company policy, don't worry, because People Vision are here to help. We can offer support and consultation services if you feel a little bit out of your depth. Lastly, if you are intending to refuse a request for flexible working, then offer a right of appeal. This is not a legal requirement, but it's worth considering as the consequences of handling a request improperly are often serious. Well, that's about it. You're now ready to tackle any and all flexible working requests. We hope these helped. And if you liked this guide, make sure that you check out our other videos in our PVHR how-to guides playlist, and make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, check out our latest podcast up on Spotify, Spreaker, SoundCloud, you name it, it's there. Do be sure to check out our website once again, www.pvhr.com, to check out the rest of our content. We'll see you in the next video.